Rest in peace, Queen Anne. That was for the brushers.
Give my health back. We're out of here.
Kids done what needed to be done. Queen Anne's reign is over. We even got a crown jewel. All that trouble for a single shard. But you know what? It was worth it.
Alright. Let's bring this one back.
Ain't saying much, but that's the greatest forge in all the city.
I know, my weapon's back, man. I don't know if I can switch them out, though. Maybe I should have, I got my musket, right? And I want my hammer.
The next
back
shard should
off
be
the
farther
knoll.
out there in the wilds.
Alright, we're gonna find it. Point Lemaine. It's somewhere inside the city's largest outpost in the wild unknown.
Know how Caelondia became the richest city in the world? 2 words. Point Lemaine. If the wilds could ever be tamed, it was gonna happen right here. But now, the greatest outpost past the city line is nothing but a freak show. The army's triggers once had the place on lockdown.
Oh, we got a shotgun now. Carbine.
Kid might as well pick up where they left off. Blam! Just like my fighting days. Gun like that can even put the wilds in check. Point Lemaine seen better days for sure, but it ain't done. Whole place shudders in a fit. The grand rail of Point Lemaine. Not only is it still there, it still works. Of course, it's no longer shipping hides and alloys and spices, but it can give the kid a lift. Just as long as he can stay clear of the trouble on the tracks. Grand rails all grown over with things of calamity chewed up and spat out. Things eager to take back their turf. Lets a few of them slip by. takes fancy footwork on the rail, but with wallflowers coughing fungus everywhere. Not much wiggle room up there near the rail. Of course, the Grand Rail's seen much more fighting in bygone times. Near on 50 years ago, first shots fired in the Ura-Celandian War. It was right here that Zulf's Ura forefathers decided to mix it up. Okay, so maybe we didn't get their sign-off on the whole Grand Rail thing. That was bad. The rail must have shook the Ura to the bone down in those dens of theirs. Well, the rail won't last much longer now that the kid took the shard. It's still got one good run in store for him, though. All the rotten wood there on the rails turned it into swamp weed central.
Alright, I got the shard. Just gotta get back.
Ever tried dancing side to side while holding your breath? While choking on swamp weed? While peggers trying to prick you in the eye? Well, let me tell you, it ain't fun. But then, at last, it's the end of the line. He'll be picking swamp weed out of those boots for days. Turns out he's got company up at the rail station, waiting for him. Not just another wallflower or pincushion, mind you. At first, he thinks it's Zulf. Turns out he's wrong. This is for you, says the man. Then wham.
What you do, knock me out?
When the kid comes to, the man's long gone. But something else is there. The only words kid recognizes on that parchment are for Zia. Well, what's a kid to do? He took the shard, he took the hit, and he took that note. That note cuts straight to the heart of things, don't it? It ain't too late to unlock the potential of this place. The arsenal's complete, in case we need protection. They said Queen Anne was just a folktale. Now there's living proof she ain't. Zolf's messenger was one of his people. Wonder just how many of them survived, and what exactly Zolf told him.
Yeah, first time, Out 3 990. Never played it. No, I might as well just keep going. I got it because it looks cool. Like, I like the, scenery.
That note cuts straight to the heart of things, don't it?
Oh wait, I gotta use the shard on it. Didn't I just put one on there?
It ain't too late to unlock the potential of this place.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. I'm doing this again. Alright.
The arsenal's complete, in case we need protection.
At all. Yeah, I like the narration a lot, man. That dude's voice is great.
The shards are getting harder to find.
Sulfur Cauldron. Here it simmers in this unstable area, which once pierced to the heart of the world.
Not everything blew up in the calamity. Why, Colford Cauldron here blew up way ahead of its time. The cauldron boiled over some 300 years ago. They say it filled the skies with ash and the lakes with molten rock. If you wanted to survive something like that, you had to learn to adapt.
Damn.
So in a way, the beasts of the wilds, they're all survivors too.
These things are annoying as hell.
It takes a certain stubborn pride to keep on living in a place like this. As for us, we learned an awful lot from Colford Cauldron. That
Fire
learning
bellows.
led to some interesting inventions. The raw power of the world fell right into our hands.
I love that. I love falling off the edge. I don't like this weapon at all. Oh, I needed it. Okay, I see.
Can't fault our people for their natural curiosity now, can you?
Yeah, you burned the bush. Gotcha. I'm gonna end up dying in this stupid thing. There we go. Alright, I guess it's a dead end. Alright, man. See you later, bud. Thanks for stopping by. Must be on the wrong direction. Nah, it's gotta be this way.
Playing with the cauldron's fires became an addiction. Sure, we dusted off a good many secrets out here.
Really has become an addiction. I like playing this thing.
But we discovered other things we're better off not knowing. The unforgiving scent of sulfurous dirt. The taste of air so hot it sticks to your lungs.
How am I getting hurt?
All sorts of awful things crawling underfoot. You can cook those things, but you can't eat them. Never thought we'd find so much life in all that ash. The more ash we swept aside, the more life we found. Place as inhospitable as they come. But still we pressed on. After all, when we look down inside Colford Cauldron, look down through all the smoke and flames, we saw in there the heart of the world, the heart now laid bare by the calamity.
There we go.
We had to have it. As for the kid, He just has to get that shard out of there. Too bad taking that thing woke up every last stink eye from here to Charleston Bog.
Yes, it did. This flame works great on him, though.
Kid's thinking he's got to trek all the way back around the cauldron. Luckily, the cauldron cooked up a little shortcut for him. Sure, it ain't the most convenient path. Biggest stink eye he's ever seen's waiting for him on the other side. Well, it ain't polite to stare.
Whew! Alright, let's get back.
But where there's one stink eye, there's always more.
Die, stink eye.
The cauldron's tenants all gather
How'd I
up
fall?
to bid the kid a fond farewell. Kid don't shed any tears for him, though. With a good spyglass, you can still see the cauldron from the city. But all the fires died out. There's nothing left of it.
Alright. Got that shard.
It comes back looking like the inside of a chimney.